path than what it did, uh, due to what I heard somebody refer to the other day as Reagan area, Reagan era energy supplements that were so popular in the transportation industry. And, I mean, I certainly uh, partook of that enough to cause a problem. Um, and yet one day I just woke up and I said, this chapter is done. Not doing it again. I've
Yep.
never looked back, never missed it, never, you know. Um,
Mm.
I can honestly say I never ever did it for the purpose of getting high. And I did it to stay awake so I could work harder.
Yep.
That was it.
Well,
But
see, and for you, work was
um,
your day.
and yet
That,
one day
What happened?
our audio's going wonky.
yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. Keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's it's not weird like it is when everything's working right.
Yeah.
he's talking about me.
Chaplain Nira, how are you doing this morning?
I'm interesting. I've had a lot of emotional ups and downs the last week or so, and so I'm trying to stay afloat. A lot of emotional highs and some very extreme lows, given family stuff, and without giving too much away, no personal details or anything, but I did end up going to court last Tuesday, and we ended up, I believe it went really well. I ended up having to represent myself, and I over prepared a lot, which I
Good.
usually tend to do. And at the end of the day, I felt very confident. I feel like things went very well because at the end of the day, no matter what the outcome, the truth came out. And so the truth was heard, and that was what I wanted. And so I then, I was kind of on this high for a couple days of, you know what, I was really proud of myself. I was really confident that I did everything that I could have done. Everything was smooth. Then I got an interim order from the magistrate, and it was extremely negative towards me and painted me in a very bad light. And it was like I spent probably 5 or 6 hours laying in bed crying and screaming. It was not what we were looking for, and literally was just laying there begging God, asking him why, what happened, what did I do wrong, is there something I could have done more? And pretty much since then it's been a little bit of ups and downs with the same thoughts and feelings, and a lot of old wounds opening back up in very spectacular fashion.
Mhm.
But I've talked to a lot of people and they just keep saying, okay, it's not over yet. And I'm like, I know that, but it doesn't make it any easier. And that's the really hard thing. A lot of times, and I will say Christians in general, is kind of an overview. It's not everyone, obviously, but I hate to see when someone is going through something that is so painful, and a lot of people, they don't really know what to do with that. So they
Yeah,
just kind of give you this whole little, they give you the little colloquialisms of, if it's not good yet, then it's God's not done yet, or oh, it's not over yet, and God's still going to turn it around. And it's like, I know that, but
yeah,
right now my feelings are not lining up with what I know to be true. And
yeah,
I'm really struggling because right now my feelings are so overwhelming, I cannot control them in this moment.
yeah,
And so it's like, yeah, I know that God is going to work it out. I know that He is just. I know that He is good. I know that it's not over yet because it was 7 years before I got my girls back and before it was over. But right now, it doesn't feel like it. Right now, it absolutely feels like I am walking through hell again.
Yeah.
And, I need people just to sit with me in that and, remind me, hey, you did everything that you could, and that is all you can do, and that's okay. That kind of stuff. And it's interesting to see because people don't like dealing with other people's pain at
Nope.
all.
Nope.
And it's like, man, even some of the people that I would expect to know better.
Just a second. Pastor Bruce, yes, I can see Nira and hear her.
Bishop, can you talk?
He popped out again.
Yeah, he did. I'm looking at him on my. Oh, wait a second. I asked him to talk and then I muted my mic. All right. So, Bishop, I can see you, but I don't see that.
It doesn't feel like it right now. It absolutely feels like I am walking through hell again. And,
Okay, let's see.
I need people just to sit with me in that and, remind me, hey, you did everything that you could, and that is all you can do.
Nice hair, Dan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I realized that this morning when I was looking at it that okay, the station's cameras are so far away you can't see that I'm looking like the Willie Mammoth here. So we'll fix that next time. I look like the bad professor. So the Facebook is up. I'm just trying to see if I can send it to places now. So
If you want to see furry, that I have this guy right here.
oh, introduce yourself. Finally, we get a chance to meet.
Yes, sir. My name is Dustin. My friends call me Wolf. I am this beautiful lady's husband.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have chosen well.
Thank you. Best choice I've ever made in my life.
Well, everybody's entitled to one, so you did good.
Yeah, that's right.
So for Dan, this is a question for Dan. When I say he has chosen well, what movie is that from?
He has chosen well.
Name it say something. Say something.
I think we got it.
He got it. Bishop is here.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sound Travels is pleased to present to some and introduce to others none other than Bishop Anthony E. Hamby, the Bishop of Agape
Family Fellowship,
Valley Fellowship.
Hyde Park, Massachusetts.
Hyde Park, Massachusetts. Okay, hail, the gang's all here.
All right.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great. You're looking good.
We can hear you.
Good to see you. And it's great to hear you too.
I got to say good morning to Miss Linda back in Saxe, Texas.
Good morning, Miss Linda.
So, Pastor Wall, if you post the link, I was sending it out to people. Okay. The broadcast on there he is. Boy, I have 1,000 questions to ask the Wolf, is it?
Yes.
Yes, sir. By the way, the answer was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Very good. Yes, that is the answer. I like him already. He's bona fide. He passed.
He might look like a scary biker, but he's a big nerd.
Well, I look like a big nerd, but I'm a scary biker. not even close. Just because you ride don't mean that I know. I know because I ride, but no, I'm not one of them. And I still want to get my 1,000-mile patch though. I do want to do that, but I haven't done it yet.
There you go.
Oh,
I
boy.
can't picture me ever getting that one.
Really?
Yeah, my back is so blown out. I've been home since Thursday night, and Linda's been trying to nurse me back to health, and
Oh, thank you, Jesus. I was going to say PG, still PG.
yeah. She's been trying to take care of me because I've been in varying stages of decay and whatnot, you know.
We
But
know.
I just hit
Weather
one too
had my
many
joint.
potholes.
One too many potholes.
Too many potholes. It just slammed my back so hard that I haven't been able to.
Well, did you ride hardtails?
No, 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 I have an electric glide.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about my tractor trailer.
Oh, okay.
So
You
I
say you
can't
have an
think-
electric glide. Is it in blue?
No.
Who gets that reference? Come on, Wolf. That's a tough one.
I mean, my brain went to Sons of Anarchy.
Nope. Way before that. Back during the exploitation films, there was a movie called Electroglide in Blue. And it had exactly the opposite ending of Easy Rider.
Okay.
All right.
Because you remember Easy Rider's ending.
Yep.
Electroglide in Blue had Robert Blake.
Okay.
Beretta.
I'll have to check that one out now.
Robert Blake Beretta was the cop. And
Okay. We'll check it out.
Yeah. There we go. That's our trivia for the day. We have a fan here. The New England Patriots have apparently done something that hadn't been done in a while.
Oh, did they lose finally?
Fortunately, that's not the case.
Hey, I was in Maine, so I know the Patriots.
They're in the Super Bowl.
Once again.
Which means we're in
They
for a
took a
month
few years
of the
off or
most
something.
obnoxious fans on the face of the planet.
Yep.
I think the Cowboys have that distinction.
Philadelphia.
That was close. I will give that one to you.
Okay.
Philadelphia is the most obnoxious fans anywhere. They're dangerous.
Yeah. Anytime you throw snowballs at Santa, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is. So the Facebook seems to be running about a minute, maybe a minute and a half behind, because I've got the Facebook up and Wolf just left the screen. Oh, he's back on now, so we can time it.
Yep.
Okay, about 30 seconds. Okay. You can't fix it so both of you can be in the screen at the same time.
That's what we're working on.
My arm ain't that long, jeez.
Okay.
Wolf, did you do the arm technique where you sneak your arm around?
Oh yeah.
Yes, there you go. I think every guy in the world has done that, and I think every woman in the world has slapped some guy for doing that.
I'm not sure if I ever slapped him, but I did punch a guy for it though.
Okay. Well, yes. Well, you would have. He's lucky he didn't get
I was
knifed.
not the guy.
Are you holding your camera upright or are you holding it to the side?
Oh.
It is upright. It is vertical.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you turn it horizontal, it should give you a wide shot.
Yeah, but see, then I can't prop my arm on my leg.
It didn't work, Bishop. Did you see what
It
happened?
didn't work.
Put it back.
Yeah, put it. Camera's not rotating with you.
Sir, there's a reason
No.
why you call me for technical advice, okay? There's a reason for that. I think we just saw the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact though, when I did that, a little rotate screen button popped up on my phone itself.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay, so you probably
Hey.
there
Hey!
you go. There you go.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Now all we need now to do is to get the lovely Miss Linda, get Sandy anywhere near the picture, which I don't think she.
Well, I'm in Dorchester and she's in Cambridge, so that's not going to happen this
That's
morning.
not going to happen. Well, I'm in the living room and my wife's in bed, so that's not going to happen either.
No.
This ain't that kind of broadcast. We're not doing So when they asked me, they were asking me questions about myself, and what I realized is that a lot of people know me. I would say at least there was probably 15 people in the room, and at least half of them knew who I was.
Okay.
And one of them said to me, I asked her how I did. She said, "You did fine. You did actually quite well." And I said, "Why?" She said, "Because you were yourself. You're just yourself, It just and your reputation precedes you." I didn't even know I had a reputation.
Yeah, you do.
Or that it was good.
I don't. It was good. I didn't know that. So apparently I have a reputation, and apparently it precedes me, and apparently it's good. So I didn't. The hardest question was, and I explained it earlier. You missed it. The hardest question was, what are your plans? Because it's we talked about me going to there's a men's shelter in Framingham. And we talked about me going there once a week and just sitting and talking with the men and teaching them man stuff. And they said, well, one guy said, well, how are you going to handle, what's your technique for getting people to listen? And I said, none. I don't have a technique for getting people to listen. I pointed to the big table where all the food was laid out because it was one of those kind of meetings. And I said, see all that food right there? As I see it, you see it. If you're hungry, you eat. If you're not hungry,
Bottom line.
you don't eat. So I have no technique to get anybody to pay attention. Yeah, look, if you don't want what I can offer, that's life.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back to the countless studies and classes that I've taken in my Christian life, as to, well, when somebody says this, well, you counter with that, and then when somebody argues this, then you counter with something else. And if you have more counters than they have arguments, then maybe you can win them to the Lord.
Yes.
And I got to a point, and I scratched my head, and I said, somebody just wants to argue. There's 10 people standing right behind him that are ready to make a decision. So let that guy go argue with a tree stump, and I'm going to go talk to the ones that want to do business.
Yeah.
And you see, Sabian, my not son's son, when he was the first time that he was, shall we say, a ward of the state, when he came out, I got him out, and he said, "Mr. D, I wish I'd paid more attention." And I said, "Yes, but on what level?" He said, "I was at the phone and some guy tried to punk me for the phone. And I was fighting with him. I'm in a life and death fight over a phone call." And he had never, that whole concept made no sense to him. And then he said, I was doing okay. And then I got hit in the back of my head, and I almost went out. He said, I'd never been hit that hard before in my life. And I said, did it wake you up? Did you realize that there's no martial art technique on the face of the planet that stops you from getting blindsided by a chair or a bottle of whiskey or something, a cue stick especially, from behind, unless you're up against the wall, which is why if you have to, in a situation, you have to put your back against the wall so you have a shot. He's like, you should have paid more attention. I said, you should have paid more attention before you got there. And so, yeah, you can't prepare for everything. So just be like water. You know, Bruce was right.
Yeah.
He was right. Be like water. You know? And so so boy, we got this going. In the over the course of the month of February, we're going to be dealing with race relations in the church. And we spent a good deal of time on females in the church. Naira, you were very helpful in that. Wolf, she was very helpful in that.
Yes, sir. I was
He
listening.
was here.
You were listening.
He has been my silent companion when I'm on the radio.
Wow, how about that?
Awesome.
That's fantastic. I like it. I think you're a
So-
fantastic guy, Wolf. I don't know anything about you, but you know how I know you're a good guy. I see who you picked.
Thank you, sir.
See what I mean? See, this is what I try to explain to the homies. I'm a strong man, so I picked a strong woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When our car doesn't work, one of us pushes.
Yep.
They don't sit in the seat and complain. You know, they don't do it. They get what I got to do. All right, get
Yes,
behind the
sir.
wheel. Okay, that's what I do. You know?
Mhm.
So all these guys out there that are picking the Barbie dolls and picking all that stuff, they're not real men to me. They're not real men.
Yes, sir.
You know, equally yoked is not just financial. It's not just age. It is mindset. You know, I want somebody that's going to
Absolutely.
fight with me and fight me. Basically, as I describe it, I want
Yes.
somebody that will clean my crap but not take it.
Yep. Because you're going to do the exact same for them.
Exactly. Exactly right.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm just so happy to meet you, and I'm just giving you your flowers. You know.
Well, I'm very happy to meet you as well. I am honored to be her husband, and it has been an honor to get to silently sit beside her and support her, and to just kind of from the background observe and get to know you gentlemen. I have a lot of respect for all of you.
Oh my goodness.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you very much. It's like when I watch it. No, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
I can't. It's fluffy, okay?
Okay. What part of don't start nothing are you not hearing? Okay.
It's like a security blanket. It's fluffy.
We send you to
Yeah.
school, we give you books, and all you do is eat them.
No.
Wow.
Oh. See, this is why y'all don't put me on camera.
Huh?
This is why y'all don't put me on camera.
This is exactly why. This is exactly why. But finally, for the first time in all our history, Bishop, I am larger than you in the picture. Finally.
I don't have a problem with it.
It took all this time. This is what we had to do. I had to get.
Wow. I think I'll go off air now.
No. If you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it because you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Now, who's going to get that one? I'll give you a hint. It's from a cartoon.
You can have it.
Okay. Then,
Lost me on that one.
uh-huh.
I don't know. Like, it's striking a nerve, but I can't place it. It's too early for that. I've not had enough caffeine.
Yeah.
Super Chicken with Fred.
Okay.
Okay. I remember watching that with my brother.
Uh-huh. And that's what he would tell Fred.
Yep.
You knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. race relations. So if you look on the screen, you see 3 and 3. And the last thing that's important is who we are. Because at any point in time, we find stuff that we agree on and we find stuff that we disagree on. And it's based on the merit of the argument or the lack of understanding of the argument. But it's not any point in time been based on our color.
Yeah.
And when it comes to race, we talked about it last week for a minute. Racism is a fallacy. It's really nationalism because we're essentially all one race.
Yep.
Okay, we're all descendant from Adam and Eve through Noah and the 8 people in Noah's Ark.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly enough, we have the introduction of evil after the flood. And for you scholars, who introduced evil after the flood?
Was it Ham or Cush?
Okay, the point of a question
Yeah.
is you provide an answer.
Yeah. I'm trying to provide multiple answers.
Yeah, no, you're doing the Dan thing. You're straddling.
Well, it's the shotgun blast theory, you know.
Bishop, I know you know.
It came from their very heart.
Wolf, you want to give it a shot?
I will be honest, I do not remember off the top of my head.
Well, the answer is he was actually right. It's Ham. He just didn't know it. Because Ham disrespects his father.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bishop, I argue, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong on this. He usually tells me I'm wrong. I argue that Noah being drunk is not a sin at this point in time because he's in his tent, he's by himself, and he drinks wine and he gets drunk. We're not told whether he knew that would happen. We're not told anything. So I'm not saying that that's a sin. The sin is when Ham comes in, he doesn't respect his father. He disrespects his father. Bishop,
Okay.
what say you?
Well, at this time, the law had not yet been imputed. I'm sure he had some concept of what that amount of drinking would have done, which is why he did it to begin with.
Okay.
Okay. But you can't hold someone guilty for breaking a law that doesn't exist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So people who are saying, well, Noah was drunk, Noah was a drunk. I even said it, and I'm wrong. Because when I'm talking about the people that God used in the liturgy, I have Noah as a drunk. But the reality of it is, that's not true.
Yeah.
So that one needs to
Got
go away.
drunk.
Huh?
That's different.
Yeah,
He got drunk. That's very different.
Yeah, the question has to be, was that a habit of his to get inebriated?
Right.
And we have no indication of that.
We have no indication whatsoever. We also don't have indication that he understood that drinking that much would do it.
Mm-hmm.
And still, he's in his tent. He's alone. He's by himself.
Yep.
Well, and there's this whole idea of accidents. You know, you can accidentally do something without purposefully sinning. For instance, if someone were to go to a bar and order a Jack and Coke, they think it's going to be a single and they end up getting a double instead. Now, the argument can be made, well, that's a risk, so they shouldn't be having mixed drink, they shouldn't be drinking alcohol. Okay, that's a different conversation. So what we're talking about is, did he know how strong whatever he was drinking was? Was this something done intentionally? Because we don't have any proof that this was done intentionally. And I fully believe that you can have an accident without having purposeful sin.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. So now we have the first sin being Ham. Why? And this time, Bishop, I got this one right. Why was Cain cursed and not Ham?
Why was Cain cursed
Yes, the son,
and not?
and not Ham. Because remember, Noah pronounces a curse on the son, Cain,
Mm-hmm.
but not Ham.
Okay.
Here's what I come up with. Ham, the three sons of Noah were blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And how can you curse that which has been blessed?
You can't, but also they did not mock Noah, and Ham did.
Mm-hmm.
But Ham
Ham
wasn't
ran-
cursed.
Right, because God had already, or Noah had already blessed Ham, and he couldn't take it back. So in lieu of that, next best thing is I'm going to curse every one of your offspring